Did you know, an ant can become a living honey reservoir to feed its entire colony? When food runs scarce, it releases drop by drop to save the others. Welcome to Hidden Truths of Earth. In the scorching heat of the desert, exists a creature trading freedom for survival. Deep beneath the shifting sands, hidden away from the blistering sun, a secret society thrives in the cool, dark underground. Suspended in the darkness, living globes of amber hang silently, holding the precious liquid essence that sustains their entire colony. At first glance, you might mistake them for exotic underground fruits. But these are not plants, they're living, breathing ants. They have transformed their own bodies into living storage tanks. A biological marvel designed to overcome the brutality of nature. This extraordinary adaptation is primarily found in the arid regions of North America, spanning the southwest United States and northern Mexico. In iconic landscapes like the Sonoran and Chihuahuan deserts, resources are scarce, and the environment demands extreme measures for survival. Here, the sun is relentless, the rain is a forgotten memory, and food sources appear only briefly during specific seasons. When the desert blooms, the colony must harvest as much energy as possible, far more than they can consume immediately. They race against time and heat, carrying liquid gold back to their fortress, preparing for the long months of famine. Across the ocean, in the red heart of the Australian outback, a completely different group of ants has evolved identically. Australia hosts its own varieties of honeypot ants, thriving in landscapes that are just as harsh and unforgiving as America. Although they belong to different genera and evolved independently, they have arrived at the exact same biological solution for storage. This is a perfect example of convergent evolution, where nature guides two separate lineages to the same strategy for survival. Separated by vast oceans, these colonies faced the same problem of scarcity and solved it by turning themselves into vaults. But what makes these ants truly special is not just their external shape, but the sophisticated biology hidden inside them. The swelling does not happen in their stomach, it occurs in the crop, a specialized pouch designed for temporary storage. This organ is capable of extreme elasticity, expanding to many times its original size without bursting under the immense pressure. When fully filled, the abdominal wall becomes a thin, transparent membrane, allowing us to see the precious cargo held within. They do not digest this food for themselves. They hold it in suspension, keeping it fresh and ready for the colony. The internal pressure is immense. Their vital organs are pushed to the absolute limit to maximize the storage capacity for honey. These individuals are known as Repletes. Once they assume this role, they accept a life of permanent stillness and service. Their muscles are rendered useless by the weight. They can no longer walk, hunt, or defend themselves from any intruders. If they fall from the ceiling, they are often unable to climb back up, becoming stranded prisoners of their own biology. They rely entirely on their sisters for care, cleaning, and protection. They are the vulnerable heart of the colony's survival. In a large colony, thousands of these living storage tanks hang in silence, representing the collective wealth and insurance of the nest. A single replete can hold 8 times its body weight in liquid, a feat of biological engineering that defies imagination. They are not just containers. They are living beings who have sacrificed their mobility to ensure the future of their kin. When the harsh season arrives and food vanishes from the surface, the colony turns to its underground bank for salvation. Hungry workers approach the hanging repletes. They use specific antenna movements to signal their need for nourishment. This triggers a reflex. The replete contracts its muscles gently, regurgitating a droplet of the stored nectar for the worker. This process, called trophallaxis, allows the energy stored months ago to circulate through the colony when it is needed most. Even the queen relies on this living pantry. Without the repletes, the royal bloodline would perish during the long droughts. Let's compare the architects. In North America, the genus Myrmecocystus dominates, while Australia features different genera like Camponotus and Melliferous. While their homes look different on the surface, the environmental pressures of heat and scarcity are virtually identical in both lands. The American species often display a bright, golden yellow translucency, glowing like little suns in the darkness of their nests. Their Australian counterparts can sometimes appear darker, ranging from deep amber to rich red, reflecting the minerals of their soil. Despite millions of years of separation, evolution guided both lineages to the same conclusion: storage is the key to survival. For thousands of years, indigenous Australians have valued these ants not just as a curiosity, but as a sweet, nutrient-rich delicacy. They are a traditional source of sugar in a landscape where sweet foods are incredibly rare and difficult to find. But beyond their taste or appearance, these ants teach us a profound lesson about the nature of life and adaptation. They demonstrate that when the environment becomes hostile, the individual must sometimes vanish for the greater good of the community. The life of a replete is one of total sacrifice. They give up their freedom of movement to become a living resource. Because of their sacrifice, the next generation can survive the drought, grow strong, and continue the cycle of life. This complex underground city is a masterpiece of biological engineering, powered by the living batteries hanging from the ceiling. It forces us to rethink our definition of strength. Here, strength is not about aggression, but about endurance and sharing. While other creatures fight individually for every scrap of food, the honeypot ants have conquered the desert through cooperation. They operate as a single superorganism. The stomach of one becomes the stomach of all, erasing the line between self and society. As the sun sets over the arid lands of America and Australia, the secret life of the underground continues undisturbed. Beneath our feet lies a world of wonder, where evolution has crafted solutions more creative than any human invention. The honeypot ant remains one of nature's most fascinating stories of adaptation, resilience, and the ultimate power of community. In the darkness, they shine like jewels, a testament to life's incredible ability to find a way, even in the harshest places. From the scorching sands to the cool depths, the story of the honeypot ant is a hidden truth worth remembering. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hidden depths of our planet. Nature has many more secrets. If you enjoyed uncovering this mystery, please like and subscribe to support our quest for knowledge and discovery. Join us next time as we leave the desert sands and dive into the crushing depths of the alien ocean. We are dedicated to bringing you the most visually stunning and scientifically accurate stories from every corner of the earth. The world is vast, and its stories are endless. Keep your eyes open, and never stop wondering about the life beneath you. Until next time, keep exploring the hidden truths of our amazing planet. Goodbye and see you in the next video. This has been a presentation of Hidden Truths of Earth. Remember, true strength lies not in size, but in sharing resources together.